This city was not meant to survive. It was meant to rule. For more than 1,000 years, it stood at the center of the world. Empires attacked it. Armies failed against it. Time itself tried to destroy it. This is the story of Constantinople, from its creation to its rise, and finally, its fall. In the year 330 AD, the Roman world was changing. The old capital, Rome, was no longer safe. It was far from the frontiers, far from trade, far from power. So Emperor Constantine the Great made a bold decision. He chose a small city called Byzantium, located between Europe and Asia, between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. A perfect position, protected by water, surrounded by trade routes, easy to defend, impossible to ignore. Constantine rebuilt the city and gave it a new name, Constantinople, the city of Constantine. It was designed not just as a capital, but as an eternal one. Century after century, Constantinople grew stronger. Massive walls rose around it, some of the strongest fortifications ever built. Gold flowed through its markets, spices from the east, silk from Asia, grain from Egypt. It became the richest city in the world. While Western Rome collapsed, Constantinople survived. Barbarian invasions failed. Persian armies were stopped. Arab sieges were broken. The city endured. For the world, Constantinople was more than a city. It was a symbol. As long as it stood, Rome still lived. At its height, Constantinople was unmatched. Its population reached hundreds of thousands. Its walls stretched for miles. Its navy controlled the seas. The city was protected by land, and by water, and by a weapon feared across the ancient world: Greek fire, a burning liquid that could not be extinguished by water. It destroyed enemy fleets and terrified invaders. For nearly 1,000 years, no army could take Constantinople by force. It became known as the city that could not fall. But no power lasts forever. Slowly, the cracks began to appear. Internal conflicts weakened the empire. Civil wars drained its strength. Trade routes shifted away. Crusaders, once allies, turned into enemies. In 1204, Constantinople was captured and looted by Western armies. The city recovered, but it was never the same. By the 15th century, Constantinople was a shadow of its former self. Its walls still stood, but its armies were small, its resources limited, and a new power was rising in the east. In 1453, the Ottomans arrived. They brought cannons unlike anything the city had faced before. Day after day, the walls that had stopped armies for centuries began to crumble. On May 29th, 1453, Constantinople fell. The city that had survived 1,000 years was finally conquered. With its fall, the Roman Empire ended forever. Constantinople was built to rule the world, and for 1,000 years it did. But even the greatest cities are not eternal. History always moves forward, and empires rise and fall.